We'll see. I don't know. It could work. It could not work. Ah, there we go. It works. Grrrr. Greetings, humans. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, and today, oh boy, we've got a show for you here today. It's Wednesday, so you know what that means. It's trash day. It's also time for Bear's classiest show ever. That's right. Yes, we've got not only the best show, but also the classiest show by a bear. How about that? How about that indeed? And you know what? Kind of one of the things that Bear always talks about with Comicsgate is, his kind of definition of Comicsgate is, it's probably about, I don't know, 70-80%. It's mostly foodies who occasionally talk about comic books. Yes, indeed. So, in that vein there, whenever Bear sees something that, might damage that setup there. You know what? Bear's at least going to be one of the first on there to, swoop in and talk about it. So, hey, you know what? We're gonna jump right on into it here. As soon as Bear can kind of figure out his OBS, as soon as he can do that, then we'll get there. But we'll get there. How do we do this? Not that. You gotta do this. All right, there we go. There we are. There we are. And it's from, I believe this was the Daily Mail, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, for crying out loud, is my chat not working? For crying out loud, my chat is not, hold on. Oh, YouTube, once again, screws over Bear quite easily. There we are, okay. All right, there we are. Okay. Hopefully that'll work. Oh, hopefully that'll work. It's got to be something every time. It's got to be every time. Listen, this is going to be Bear's classiest show ever, so we're not going to let that disturb us. We're going to talk about how President Asterix's climate plan affects everyday Americans. And you're going to want to listen into this one. Yes, indeed. The ambitious plan to slash greenhouse emissions by 50%. To 52%. 50 to 52%. Really? Well, that's a very precise goal. I guess we're going to go over 50. We're just going to have 51.1%, and we'll just call it a day. We'll call it a day at 51.1% of greenhouse. What is a greenhouse emission? Is it like a greenhouse that, emits? I don't know. I don't know. Percent over the next decade could prompt sweeping changes that could affect how Americans eat, drive, and heat their homes. Well, forget about driving and heating their homes. We're here to talk about eating, not necessarily eating their homes or anything like that. But all right, they announced the goal to cut emissions by 2030. That's only 9 years away. Holy cow! 8.5. Who's counting? Compared with 2005 levels at the start of a 2-day climate summit on Tuesday. That's indeed a summit. I believe it was at the top of a mountain somewhere. He vowed the plan, which would set the U.S. on a path of zero emissions economy by no later than 2050. Well, I guess everybody's got to hold their breath because, you kind of exhale some gases and everything. So I guess they're gonna take that out. So it would create jobs and boost the. They're not gonna say it's going to cut jobs and destroy the economy. Of course not. That'd be crazy. Hello, P Money. It's good to see that the chat works. Does that mean that Americans won't be able to fart anymore to get rid of emissions? Oh no, it's not about the people. Oh no, not yet. All right, so we get to it here. Cutting red meat consumption by 90% and animal products by 50. What the heck is an animal product? Oh my god, an animal product. They're only gonna cut the animal products by 50%. So you gotta take what you can get here. Americans may have to cut their red meat consumption by a whopping 90%, holy cow, and cut their consumption of other animal-based foods in half. Well, I hope that doesn't include bears. Gradually making those changes by 2030 could see diet-related greenhouse gas emissions reduced by 50%, according to a study from the Michigan University Center for Sustainable Systems. When you go to Michigan U, you want to go to the Center for Sustainable Systems. Yes, indeed. To do that, it would require Americans to only consume about 4 pounds of red meat per year. Oh my goodness. Or 0.18 ounces per day. That's a little tiny nugget there. Little tiny nuggets. It equates to consuming roughly one average-sized hamburger per month. So you only get one Whopper per month, people. That's it. And that it might be one of those impossible Whoppers where they're already made out of plants and you never know. Actually, kind of one of the things that Bear kind of found pretty funny. There was a guy, I think he was a vegetarian. He was a vegetarian that kind of looked into that and was one of these kind of health or sort of digestive experts or something like that. Looked into the impossible burgers and found like the reason that they taste like meat is they just like throw a whole bunch of sodium and MSG on there. So not really that healthy for you. But hey, by the way, why as a vegan do you want to eat a hamburger and make sure it tastes like a hamburger? What's the deal with that? What's the deal with that? All right. Americans may have to cut their red meat consumption. But I've already read that. I already read that. Dang you, dailymail.com.co.uk. There you go, so you can check that out. The Daily Mail, and who is that? Emily Crane. Emily Crane. Yes, indeed. Marco for Anthony says, except for that nagging little detail, the coal and natural gas power, the grid that allows the hybrid electric cars to drive, to be mobile. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Minor things there, minor things there. But it gets into our second little story here. Second little story. Why Epicurious left beef behind. And so Epicurious is kind of a, I don't know, they're sort of a magazine or maybe an online, where you go and get recipes and stuff like that. They've decided to, hey, you know what? We want to go broke, so we might as well go woke. Yes, indeed. So anyways, let's see. Why Epicurious left beef behind. We can't do that. Cutting out just a little ingredient, beef. I mean, come on, people. Can have an outside impact on making a person's cooking more environmentally friendly. Well, why even bother cooking? I mean, cooking releases gas. I mean, beer doesn't cook. It just dives right into the whatever fish or maybe people that he has. What do you need fire for, people? I tell you what. Today's Epicurious announces that we've done just that, and we're inviting you to join us. No, screw you, Epicurious. I'm not joining you at all. That's right. Planet on the plate. Planet on a plate. That might taste pretty good. In an effort to encourage more sustainable cooking, we won't be publishing new beef recipes on Epicurious. Some people might assume that this decision signals some sort of vendetta. Really? Where would we get that idea? Where would we get that crazy idea that you have a vendetta against cows? Actually, if you had a vendetta against cows, you'd probably kill them and eat them. But I don't know. That's kind of weird. Or the people who eat them. I think that is the point. I think that's the point. Indeed. All right. But this decision was not made because we hate hamburgers. We do. Oh, excuse me. We don't. Instead, our shift is solely about sustainability and not giving airtime. You're not giving airtime to one of the world's worst climate offenders. The cow. There's cows driving around their SUVs. I tell you what. He sees these cows out there driving around their SUVs, the gas guzzlers out there. I tell you what, I mean, come on. Come on, cows. We think of this decision as not anti-beef, but rather pro-planet. Actually, it's more pro-stupid than anything else, but, what can you say? What can you say? Is pork considered a red meat? Well, that's a very good question. What about chicken? What about chicken? What about, oh my god, what about fish? Are they going to get rid of fish? They're going to get rid of fish. Oh my god. That's the next step, people. It's just once it goes from cows straight to fish. I tell you what, and I tell you what, Bear actually kind of cut out a lot of his beef a couple years ago. Just really, more kind of, he does the sustainable stuff, going through the neighborhood trash cans. Hey, they don't want it, they're gonna throw it away. Why can't Bear have it? Why can't Bear have it? So, they think that that's destroying the planet, but actually helping out, I mean, it's nice to have a meal that just kind of comes right out. It's, the right bear height that you can just kind of crawl up there and kind of stick your snout in there. It's good. It's good. So, anyways, cut out cows a little while back. kind of replace that with people. So, hey, either or, people are a little bit more stringy and all that stuff. But you know what? Bear's trying to help out the planet. So, you know what? If he's got to eat a couple people to help out the planet, I think that's what we'll do. I think that's what we'll do. That's a good question. Oh, no, wait. And totally crash that industry in the process. I think that's the point. Luckily, Bear, he can't eat beef raw. I wish I was a bear. Oh, I hope they listen. This isn't an invitation to go. Okay, we're gonna get rid of cows, so let's start eating bears now. That would be a terrible decision. Be a terrible decision. And these people, quote unquote, are flying around in their private jets. That's true. That's true. I think more people should fly around in private jets. I stay away from the crazy airport. Be able to get a little bit closer. Everyone should have their own private jet. Just zipping around. Why leave it to the hoi polloi out there? Nah. Don't want to do that. All right, get it trending on social media and see how long there's left. No, do not get no. I'll just casually. I'll find I'll find a casual loop that associates bear with pollution and get it trending on social media. See how long bears last. Bears help out the natural. First off, we keep you from burning down the woods. Old Smokey out there always telling people to, put out your campfires, people. Put out your campfires. That's one reason. We go through the trash cans. That's a form of recycling. I mean, leave a little bit of mess at the very end, but hey, you know what? It's your trash. You should lock it up if you didn't want it all over the yard. But we do that. Let's see. Make sure the fish population doesn't get out of control. Make sure the kayaking population doesn't get out of control. So I think bears are more pro environmentalism than you. Plus, hey, they're talking about tearing down all these houses and everything. Well, bear's already, he's in the cave already, so can't really make that any more environmentally. I suppose you can make it more environmentally friendly, but I'm not sure how. All right, Beer Burger, what a great idea. Hey, I got a new restaurant I'd like you to check out. No Beer Burgers. No. Actually, bison and buffalo. Like, are they gonna cut that out as well? I don't know. One bear out of how many? Well, listen. Do you want to? In this world, do you want to get rid of the one talking bear out there? Really, that'd be kind of weird. You know what? It could be kind of one of those weird sort of things where you've got the naked lady on the table and they're eating sushi off of her stomach and everything. That would be kind of, I don't know. You could do something like that, I suppose. Is Smokey still alive? He's been in an old folks' home by now. I don't know. I haven't really spoken to Smokey in quite a while, so I couldn't really tell you. Guess we'll keep Smokey. The rest of you are freeloaders. Oh my God, you're right, Marco for Anthony. Oh my God, you're right. I didn't even think about that. I don't know if that's a real bear though. I don't know if that's could be somebody in a bear costume or something like that. All these fakers out there. I tell you what. Marco for Anthony once again has destroyed the uniqueness of this channel. Yes. All right. I know. I don't even wear a hat. I know. All right. Well, enough of this. Slobbering over what beer might taste like, and we're gonna get into some of the stuff. Didn't intend on going through the whole time, all the time with campaign reviews, or commenting on the campaigns and how they're fulfilling and everything. But just want to kind of wrap up the loop on some of the ones that we had. Bear actually got in Monster MD. What was it? It was Friday of last week. So got to check that out. And hope you guys checked out the video. That was pretty cool. Got a neat little shout out from Von Klaus. So thank you, Von. Appreciate that. Anyways, he says the final haul, and actually Bear got the email right before he went on, so we'll have to read that one together. But we'll read this one first. The final haul and a gift. Greetings, friends. You got to do it right. Things are exciting as today. We finish up the last of Monster MD orders. Expect yours soon. After reaching $97,000, we're officially announcing our 100K stretch goal. And that would be the Monster MD Digital Gift Casket. Yes, that's right. The casket, not a basket, a gift casket for all backers. Once we break 100K, I'll send out this awesome gift containing art by indie comic faves, along with original music, a Blockheads printout of Dr. Black, and more. Ooh. Actually, you know what? A lot of the campaigns are doing original music now. What was it? Gunship Thunder Punch was doing that, and oh gosh, there was another one that Bear was checking out. Beard Zerker. Beard Zerker. Actually got a shout out from Don Chen, so that was cool. I mean, we got a whole bunch of artists that are commenting on Bear's channel here. It's great. Yes, indeed. Blockheads printout of Dr. Black and more. Please help them reach 100K RIP. Really important project. It's a really important project. Once we break 100K, every Monster MD backer will receive these sweet digital bonuses. And he talks about a new pinup, two new pinups from Jose Garcia and Eric Letters Too Much. Dr. Black. Actually, I've got to give a shout out to Von Klaus because that's how Bear came up with the Eric Weathers, Eric Letters Too Much. So I got to give him credit for that, not me. I still use it though. It's great. It's a great one. Eric Letters Too Much. Dr. Black's Blockheads with the Z character printout. The original Monster MD theme MP3 by Vosto. Yes. And the official wallpaper set. Yes, indeed. So you can get yours now on Indiegogo. Your Fiend in Comics, Vaughn. Yes. Let's see. Don't need you if you don't have cool accessories. What? Bear has all the cool accessories. I tell you what. And he wears jeans. Well, that takes out. Bear doesn't wear pants. All right. Tony the Tiger says great. Time to sue for copyright infringement. What, me or him? I don't know. That would be an interesting court case. Ooh, I'd get a free digital Monster MD. I'm not 100% if it's I think it's the comic. Like for instance, if like Bear he's already received it, so they would send all this new stuff digitally. But let me get to the other one here because that might answer the question. And he says, done. Hey, fiends, what a great feeling. I don't want to get copyright struck there. All the final Monster MD orders are labeled and being printed to ship out tomorrow. If you didn't get your tracking number via a glitch, by the way, Bear got his. Thank you very much. I hope people are taking note of some of these campaigns that are doing that. That's a great thing to have. Let's see. Please feel free to email me through Indiegogo, and I'll send it your way. Since all orders have been fulfilled, that means shipping is immediate. And if anyone wants to grab some more fun before we close down this monstrous campaign, here is Jose Garcia's piece before coloring. You can find goodies like this in the 100K digital gift casket stretch roll. So let's hit this so I can send everyone a casket. You don't hear that very much. I want to send everyone a casket. Yes. So there's that. So it sounds like you order the comic, and then of course the actual physical copy comes in, and then those digital stretch goals are sent out. Guess there was a tornado reported in a storm. Oh wow! Holy cow, Marco Friendly. Holy cow! Well, I hope you're safe. Let's see. There was a tornado reported in a storm west of us. Just make sure you don't hear any trains coming your way. Make sure you don't hear any trains coming your way, 'cause that would be the thing that would kind of set you off. Bear's been through a couple tornadoes himself, and he knows the he knows the situation there. Oh man! Wow! That is Bear has some water here that he thought he was going to put in some nice little lemon juice with, and I think the lemon is starting to go bad. It is really, holy cow, that is sour. Really tart. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Oh mama. Oh. Yeah. That'll wake you up in the morning. Holy cow. All right. All right. There we go. And there's the piece from who was it? Jose Garcia. Jose Garcia. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It kind of looks I don't know. I'm sure it'll come out in the color. By the way, the coloring in Monster MD is really good. But this looks a little flat to bear, so I'm wondering if it's gonna kind of pop out in color. Maybe they need to do something with the background. I'm not sure, but anyways, there's that. All right. So, anyways, we've got that. Let me get out of that. Get out of that because we've got an announcement. From She. Yes, indeed. Bear actually got his copy the other day. Some good stuff there. Actually, let me get to it real quick here. Get to it real quick because we do have those to talk about real quick. But there's the hardcovers for the first book. Bear kind of found out that the campaign, the original campaign that Bear got the I believe it was the 25th anniversary. Anyways, it was the very first She. So back in the 90s, the She, that one back then. And then, what would that be, 95, 94, 95, something like that. Anyways, got that version. So he read through that thinking that was this book, but or not this book, the Return of the Warrior book. So, gonna learn something new about that. I thought okay, let's review it. No, I just read the first one. So, anyways, got a ways to go on the She book, but we'll talk about that in just a minute. Because I want to round it out here. Let's see. Bears don't like bad lemons. Oh, so yeah, it's kind of sour. Oh man, I still haven't gotten around to reading my She yet. You were not the only one. I was actually planning on doing that. I was planning on reading Von Klaus's book, and then the other books came in, and it was like, okay, here we go, gotta do another video, and then another video, and then Bear was accosted by the Fish and Wildlife. Yes, indeed. So check out the She. One of the other artists that commented was Billy Tucci. Class act Billy, but Bear was associating Billy with some nefarious stuff, and Billy was good enough to play along, but yeah, he was going to get his revenge there at the very end of the video. So check that out if you get a second. Not right now, but later. Let's see. It says digital editions now available, which they are. Let's see. I've got it here somewhere. Here we are. There it is. We'll go through it. And she looks mad there. We'll go through that in just a little bit. But when we talk about it, I just want to get through this real quickly. Digital editions now available. Metal, Jewel, and CGC info. We won't read the whole thing, but all digital editions have been loaded up and distributed via Crowdbox starting today. Everyone who completes the Crowdbox survey and anyone else who completes their survey going forward with any of these products in them will have them auto-distributed. This is to ensure that everyone gets their digital editions of She, Way of the Warrior. That was the first Indiegogo campaign book. She, Way of the Warrior, and then wait. Oh, yeah. Wait. Hikira's the second book. Wait, let's see. Oh, excuse me. Return of the Warrior was the first Indiegogo book. I think Way of the Warrior was the one back in the 90s. And then Hikiro is the second book there. So, there we go. Let's see. Bear's to-do list. Eat salmon. Make review video. Eat salmon. Read She. Eat salmon. Do live stream. Go through neighborhood's trash. And then eat more salmon. Oh man, that is Bear's perfect day right there. That would be Bear's perfect day. And here's She. She's fighting another sort of ninja-like warrior. I believe it's in a koi pond. So she's well dressed for that. I don't know how well sword fighting in a koi pond would work out. But hey, we'll find out one way or the other here. Either way, you either get your beef or you get your fish. So I mean, that's a great thing there. All right. Anyways, they had some fulfillment updates. I'm not going to read the whole thing. They had a oh, excuse me here. Scratch your nose. Ah, they had a some sort of issue with the CGC where they couldn't get that through. So I'm assuming they're going to be refunding all that. So I don't know how many people got the CGC, but apparently something was up with that. But I wanted to talk about the Jewel and Metal editions here. Excuse me. Oh, we have learned that the books needed by the fabricators of both the Jewel and Metal cover editions have been damaged in shipping. Oh no, and require us to have them reprinted. Excuse me. As a result, these editions are slightly delayed. We will be sure to send out an update as soon as they arrive. If you have pledged for any Jewel or Metal editions, please note the following. It talks about backers with single pledges should be able to get their books. Backers who have multiple pledges could possibly be receiving 2 or more shipments based on the rewards and how many pledges have been placed. Please do not worry. It goes on, yada, yada, yada. That was kind of one of the things that Bears noticed kind of over time is, actually, Bears just got the note from Eric Ninotowski about the was it Shadow Sentry that's coming in. So hopefully that'll be coming in shortly. I'm not sure if that's going to include the metal cards or not, but one of the things that Bears noticed, I think it was the first Lone Star campaign. Bear got the metal print on there. I'm not sure if it was part of the Lone Star, what was it, the First Brigade, or if it was just something separate. But one of the things that's happened, I've noticed over time with the metal editions is even if they all get in at the same time, obviously Billy had some issues here, but even if they get in at the same time, a lot of times the metal prints are usually the last ones that go out. So it's really hard to kind of recommend a lot of times the metal editions. I mean, they do look good. Don't get me wrong. They do look pretty good, but I think a lot of times they kind of hold up either the packaging or something like that, or in this case, like what were they? The metal cover getting damaged, and now you got to reprint the entire book, because it was metal on the front there. So that was kind of an issue. Poopy, what if I fed you salmon? All right. Hello, EpiPen. There we are. So, yeah, the metal editions, it's hard for Bear to recommend the metal editions there because they seem to go out late, or there seems to be some sort of issue along there. I'm not sure if the metal editions are a good choice kind of going forward for some of the artists, unless they can get a really good deal, and unless they can kind of make sure that they kind of go out in a reasonable manner or something like that. So, Billy, as far as everything else, and of course Deborah as well, buy Deborah a freaking drink, people. I tell you what, they seem to have had everything else pretty well taken care of, except for that one little issue there. Well, 2, I guess, with the CGC and the metal editions there. But yeah, I think it's going to be really hard for Bear to recommend sort of the metal prints or anything like that, just because there's been some issues. Now, maybe there's been some people out there that have gotten them right away and have no problems. But yeah, it seemed to take a while for the first Lone Star campaign to get through, because whatever having to do with I think that was late, or there was an issue there where everybody else got their Lone Star and Bear's still waiting on his metal stuff. So, anyways. You were asking a Canadian about being last to get a book. I'm sorry, Peabody. I'm sorry. I'm just talking about, I was going to say Native Americans. Americans here. Yeah, that's kind of a, actually, that's one of the things that Bear was going to talk about here in just a little bit. Let me wait for that. Hopefully my lights stay on and everything here. But yeah, that's the that would be a downside to that is international as well. We need to fix that. All right, let me go to click out of this. Go to Bear with Bear. Where is it? Here we are. And talking about Eric Needletowski. Digital perks are ready, so here you are, P-Money. If you were a digital backer, a Shadow Sentry, he just sent out an email invite to your email on file. Please check your inboxes for email access to the Google Drive file. You'll need to follow the link and then ask to be granted access. Oh. Okay. That's interesting, but okay. That will notify me, and then I can grant you access on my end. And then we'll get another email notification that you're ready to access all the good. That gets a little complicated. A little complicated, I think. Let's see. You email him, he notifies somebody, and I don't know. That's kind of, anyways, kind of a roundabout way of sending in a digital PDF, but you'll get it soon. If for some reason you don't see an email, please contact me and I'll get it out to you. Make sure your email addresses are correct and current as well. One misspelling and you won't get it! Exclamation point. Grrrr. Thanks so much. It's been a pleasure creating this book for you, for all of you, and I look forward to creating more in the future. Please let me know what you think after reading it, and if you'd like to see your comments published in the next installment, A Shadow Sentry from the Chateau's newsletter section, just email him at the email address there. Sincerely, Eric Needletowski. Yes indeed. So there you go. Hopefully, some people will be able to get their digital copy. I gotta just jump through some hoops there, but anyways, just kind of wanted to highlight a couple different campaigns that we've kind of been following along, and now we're kind of going through and fulfilling and everything. So it's good to see that, and it's good to see kind of highlighting some of the better campaigns. We were talking about Brand 2 the last time, and kind of how that was kind of I don't know, not as what did you say, professional, not as quick on the draw as some of the other places here. And it's good to show some, if you're doing something good, you kind of want to highlight that stuff. So Billy Tucci doing a great job, and Deborah too, by Deborah Drink, for crying out loud, doing a great job with their campaign and making sure. I mean, heck, somebody had to drive an RV across the country. Would have made a great comedy. Anyways, tried to get that in. Von Klaus doing what he had. It was a little bit late, but hey, he was doing what he had to do there and trying to get out even more perks to people. That's great. I mean, you figure, hey, I've got my book. I mean, that's the end of it. No, there's more perks. So, anyways, and also Eric Needletowski. I think everybody kind of, on the last video, kind of decided, yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good campaign. He kind of laid out why some things were late, and the people that should have gotten it. And if you haven't gotten it, give me a contact, or give me a call. Give me an email, and I guess you can give them a call. But give them an email, and hopefully make it right and everything. So we want to kind of promote some of the good campaigns that are getting out there, and not necessarily shaming some of the other campaigns, but hey, this is how you do it. And if you want to have a successful campaign, and maybe follow along some of these people here. So, let's see. Oh, P-Money got his Shadow Sentry. I hope you enjoyed. Still waiting for my Red Rooster. I'm still waiting on Red. Let's see. Where did he? Let's see. Who was that? Oh, Sweetcast. Sweetcast got his in the other day, and that was a good video. There. So, I guess some people have been getting it in. Gosh, it's one of the downsides of being late on your campaign is, you kind of forget, okay, what did I order here? So Bear's trying to remember, is there like a hardcover for Red Rooster, or is it all softcover? I can't remember. It's been so long ago. Oh my goodness. Oh God, sour. God, why? Why? Well, I'm gonna read. Water. All right. Anyways, enough of that jibber jabber, because we've got no, not Bear's home screen here. We've got some books to talk about here, including She and CyberFrog. It's actually a coloring book. That Bear got. I think that was with the Warts and All campaign, if I'm not mistaken. Bear wasn't really kind of super interested in some of the '90s CyberFrog stuff. Nothing wrong with it or anything like that. But you know, yeah, it just one of the things that Bear was talking about in his CyberFrog review was it was the story was kind of it should have been a reboot of CyberFrog. Instead, it was kind of a half reboot, half sort of update to CyberFrog. For instance, he was out there fighting. It wasn't. Let's see, the aliens or the Vizbas, but he was fighting. I don't know. It was some other sort of, I guess, robotic bee or something like that. So they had old villains or something like that that CyberFrog was fighting. So CyberFrog was fighting bees, and then the alien bees came down, and Bear was like, "There's too many bees here! Crying out, where's the honey for crying out loud?" So I felt that it should have just been kind of a fresh start. The first, gosh, 10 or 15 pages, CyberFrog, great, awesome comic. The rest of it seemed to be like a lot of retcon and a lot of kind of updating, I suppose, when it should have been kind of maybe remastered a little bit. Anyways, it was that. Long story short, that's why Bear didn't check out the warts and all. Well, he did check out the warts and all campaign, but anyways, got this got the get over there. Got the color. Let me see if I can rotate that there so you can hear me. I don't know. Maybe you don't want to hear me. Who knows? Anyways, got the nice little CyberFrog book. It's got the. I really feel bad about trying to color some of this stuff because it's really pretty detailed. Look at there. Look at there. Let's see if I can get up close. And I tell you what, this camera doesn't do it justice. Doesn't really do it justice that much, but because you really can't see a whole lot of the detail. But believe me, the detail is in there. So some really good stuff here. If you want to check out the box open, got that there. There's Selim Android. Grrrr. Pretty cool, but I mean, I tell you what, how do you color that page? How do you color this page right here? I don't know. Look at CyberFrog's jaw. Like, I don't know what's going on there, but it looks pretty angry. Wait a minute, is that his jaw? No. There he is, right there. He's at the bottom of the page. I don't know. What is that? What the heck is that? Talk about that thing right there. What is that? I mean, it looks like a frog with a detached lower jaw, but I don't know. Anyways, going along way too long on just a coloring book here, but yeah. Anyways, one of the things that Bear wanted to mention was that it should be probably put in more campaigns. I think a lot of people were kind of caught slipping with that campaign. So let's see. LOL, alien wasp coming to destroy mankind, and Bear concern is where's the honey? Of course. Oh, it's a coloring book. I just got a coloring book signed by Cross Comics. Rick, I think his name is. Okay, all right. Oh yeah. Actually, that was one of the things. It's not signed. So you'll notice that it's not signed on there. I'll have to double check and see how much it was. I don't think it was like the full Comicsgate price, but yeah, that might be something that we need to talk about in a kind of a future video, kind of the stuff that we sort of expect from a Comicsgate campaign, like signed books and stuff like that. I'm not really that worried about a signed coloring book that much, but hey, it would have been a nice little extra to have on there. Of course, you see, you've got the let's see, it's up here, up there, and then over. Below her chin over there on the other book there, Billy signed the books there, but those are the hardcover books, not necessarily a coloring book there. But anyways, I thought that was a really good get there. I mean, Bear was really kind of surprised. The only other comic book or coloring book that Bear got was the Packins Land. Yeah, that's right, the Packins Land coloring book. That's right. Before everybody was all into Gary and doing coloring books and everything, Bear was the original. That's right. Let's see. Scan it. Yeah. Let me show you kind of the other issue. The other issue with it here. Let me see if I can kind of get to it. Here. If you're going to be coloring it, if you actually wanted to use this as a coloring book, let me see if I can find a good page. Oh, here's a good one. So okay, you've got the page here. You're coloring it. Well, how do you get in the very corner there? I mean, how do you color? How do you color all the way in there? You can't really reach it with anything. So I think what Uncle Lee should have done is taken the thing here, but made like a little bit of a border around there, a little bit over the top and around the sides, and especially along the page edge there, because how are you gonna color it? So that was kind of the other issue that Bear had with trying to do all that sort of stuff. But yeah, Bear got two books. I'm almost thinking about kind of taking a razor blade and just kind of going through there and cutting out each of the individual pages and then kind of printing that out and then using that to color with. But again, you're basically destroying the book that way. So I don't know. I only got two copies, so I have to destroy one. And I was going to give the other one away to the library, so I don't want to destroy the library's copy. But anyways, scan it. Scan it, I will. Guess I'll hang out with you all in the closet. Okay. I'm not sure why we're in the closet, but all right. Rick Piper? Rick Piper. I had to tell my kids, no, you can't color it. If you want to color, pick out a page and I'll scan it and print it. Yeah, I mean, it's a really good book as far as kind of a line art book. Um, I'm not sure if CyberFrog kind of came out as a line art. The Indiegogo book. I'm not sure if there was a sort of line art, or I don't know what you'd call that, artist edition or something like that. But yeah, if not, Uncle Lee, if you're listening, put that out as not only for other campaigns, include the coloring book and other campaigns, but also, I would do some sort of, if it's not out there already, do some sort of line art version of CyberFrog, and I think people would really enjoy that. Not that Kyle Ritter does a terrible job with his coloring, or not at all, not at all. I think people enjoy a lot of. I mean, Uncle Lee is known for his detail and all that sorts of stuff. So yeah, I think that would be a good idea for CyberFrog there. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, and I don't know why P Money says Kalur. Horrible misspelling there, P Money. Ah, God, like rotten fruit. Why, dear? Why? Ah, let's see. All right. Let's see. He says, in that case, these are your last moments and last words. Who do I give all my Kevin Sharp art to? Me. Dibs. Well, go ahead and give it to P Money. Good luck getting it across the border, though. Who will I give my Rob Willis art to? I don't know. You'd probably want to take that to your grave. Let's see. Colored. Theater. Considering my Dragon Guard art seems to take forever. Oh, I'm sorry about that, P Money. I'm sorry. Well, I don't know. Maybe that might be going out with the campaign itself. So we'll have to see. I kind of wish. Let me see. Let me beer with beer for just a moment here. I want to see when the last. No, get out of that. Wanted to see when the last update was for Dragon Guard here. Let me see. Where do I search? Search, damn it. Search. How do I? Oh, I know how to search. There we are. Search. All right. Dragon Guard. Oh, it wasn't that long ago. Let's see. Oh, that's right. That's right. I talked about this. I remember on one of these. Oh, on the many shows that Bear has. Let's see. Anyways, he was on his last 14 pages of inks. There we are. So anyways, here I'll bring it up for you people here. Bring it up just in case people forgot. Here. Let me see. Oh, I gotta get out of that. That would be one reason why. There we are. So anyways, he had the last 14 pages of inks on the book, and so that was back on March the 29th. So it was a little less than a month ago. So anyways, I was hoping to see what the update was on Dragon Guard. But anyways, hopefully he never really gave a kind of hard deadline of when it might be coming out or anything like that. Again, this is another one, Kevin. If you're listening, I hope you release this in kind of a line art edition. Not that the colors are bad or anything like that, but I think it would be beneficial, definitely beneficial, to see some of the detail here in Dragon Guard. So, anyway, sorry about that side excursion there for just a second. So, color A, A, A. I hear stories about the Canadians coming to the border with their cars and like hanging their flags upside down and flashing the SOS signal to the American side. Help us! Help us! I don't know if you'd really want Americans coming to invade Canada once again. Didn't really work out the last time. He said he was on the last 10 pages or so for Inks. That was a week or two ago. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I hope that's one of the comics that Bear's looking forward to is Dragon Guard. Listen to me. Listen, look at this. I tell you what. His abs have abs. Holy cow. I tell you what. It's kind of what Bear looks like when he gets a nice big salmon. He's like, ah. All right. Let's see. Where was I? Let's see. Oh yeah. Let me bring up. Let me get out of this real quick, just in case, because I wanted to bring up She real quick. I haven't been able to read it or anything like that, so I don't know too much about the She. Let me see if I can get this full page here. There we are. But just kind of, when Bear kind of went through it real quickly, just kind of saw some of the artwork that's going on here. Boy, she looks angry. You. Anyway, so this is, I don't know, about halfway through the book or something like that. Beer was just kind of flipping through it real quickly, and I think the page off to the left there is kind of like a flashback or something like that. That's pretty cool, but neat little, it's kind of the good transition here on this next page here, and I believe this is her daughter, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Something along those lines. I was trying to figure out what her name was. I think it might have been Hikiro or something to that effect. But anyway, some really great colors here. Really great stuff here. I really like how this kind of flows along. Like you said, he saw the first, like the very first She, and had a neat little alleyway scene there where the main character here, she is walking down this alleyway, and it's got kind of a 90-degree turn to it, and the thugs are on the other side of that 90-degree turn, so it kind of goes up the page and over just a little bit. Just some really great layouts and everything. So kind of a continuation here. Yeah, this is supposed to be kind of like back in the day. He's like, Anna, don't walk away. So anyways, I suppose her daughter is kidnapped here, and she's trying to fight off this fella here, and standing up for girl power and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. And let's see, I don't know, kind of has this sort of the She series kind of has this sort of supernatural thing anyway, so it's kind of neat. Let's see, this is the second book. Haven't really read too much in that first book there, but hey, looking forward to it. But anyways, just wanted to kind of go through this real quickly because just some of the colors in here really caught Bear's eye, and just the layout in general of how it kind of progressed and everything. I'm trying to remember who did it wasn't Eric Letters too much. I believe it was somebody else who did the lettering, but like great job here. Smash. That's pretty cool. Pretty good stuff. I like the reflection here. I don't know if you can really see it here, but the reflection of this character here. He's got the reflection in the glass. He's looking down on the city below there. I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, look at here. Oh man. Roosevelt Island. There we are. Smallpox Hospital. Ah. Anyways, they're gonna fight out to the death. Ah, yes indeed. There's really only one way to fight it out. So, oh boy, he looks. That's the look of Bear when he's about to eat some salmon there. Yes, indeed. So, anyways, not going to go through the whole book here, but just wanted to say I thought the digital version was pretty good, but definitely looking forward to the hardcover version. It could be a hardcore version too. Never know, but definitely looking forward to that, especially since he hasn't read the first Indiegogo what was it called? Return of the Warrior. So got some She to check out here. Oh, poor guy here, all laid out there. Never seen that before. Kind of torn up, people torn up there, and yeah. Anyway, some good stuff. Oh, that's cool. This is actually the print, I believe. I believe that is the. Let me see. Where can I find it? Find it up here. It's around somewhere. Oh no! Oh well. It fell behind the printer. Whatever. Let's see. Let's see. This YouTube video will be the record. I sure hope so. Listen, people. This video is the record of Comicsgate. I mean, everybody talks about viewers and how many subscribers you. No. It's who's watching and who's listening. I mean, I tell you what. I mean, how many times? Let's see. Bear was doing something the other day talking about the Predator movies and everything, and then sure enough, Uncle Lee's talking about the next day. Same article, same exact article. So you know what goes on here, it makes a big impact everywhere else. Yes, it does. All right. God, lemon water. God. All right. Ha 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 ha. Oh, well, considering it's taken forever for Canadians to get the vaccine, I'm not surprised we are hanging by the border asking for help. Yes. Well, hey, you know what? If you want to be a beta tester for that vaccine, go right ahead. Bear's thing is, if you want the vaccine and you want to get it, you should be able to get it. And you should also know that it's not been really tested that much. So you're the beta tester for everybody. So you know what? It's however you want to do it. That's fine by Bear. All right, let's see. When I get Rooster, my oldest bought comics I'm waiting for. When I get Rooster, my oldest bought comics I'm waiting for are Sovereign, Brutus, which I think Brutus. I saw something. They had the auctions this past weekend on Ethan's channel, and I believe what was his name? Donald, the perfectly named Donald DeLay. He was shipping it out. In fact, he showed a couple boxes that were being shipped out. So I don't know. I didn't get that campaign. Listen. I tell you what. Really like Jason Robinson. Jiminy Cricket. Jiminy Cricket does a really great job as far as artwork and everything. Would love to get his brand new comic, but just really can't quite pull the trigger on Nasser there. So, that's kind of the deal there. So, yeah, that's why you didn't get Brutus. Let's see, Detective Dead. You're never gonna get Detective Dead. That campaign is dead. You might as well just write that one off. Well, I don't think you want that. Don't think you want that last one. I think we were going to talk about that on one of the other videos and never got around to it. But yeah, you got that issue there. Now, Bear's opinion is you are innocent until proven guilty. So I don't think that you should kind of harangue on the guy or anything like that. But yeah, that's a bad look. You don't want to have the CP out there. That's for sure. Let's see. Yeah. Red Rooster. Hopefully that's coming in soon. I still haven't. I don't know. I think I think Bear's book is one of the 500 and some odd that got missing in the infamous Memphis post office. There, they probably took one look at it and said, headed to little Timmy McTemerson. That's where that bear is. Screw that guy. So they probably just intentionally lost it there. But yeah, definitely Sovereign. I don't think we're going to see Sovereign. I've written off Sovereign. Let's see. Let's see. I remember reading the update on Sovereign there, and it was like, "Hey, I sketched something out, and here it is. Oh man, it's been tough. All right, bye, folks." And like, okay, thanks, I guess. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to see Sovereign. Brutus, you will see. Detective Dead is dead as a doornail. You know what? If I think Critias lives down south, quite far from here. Yes, indeed. But yeah, you're never going to see that one. And the other one, I don't know if you really want to have that one. You know, and especially your name or information out there, especially when that might be a criminal investigation going on. I tell you what. All right. Yeah, but of course, Canadian. I'm sure I'm last on the British shipping list. Probably, probably we need to figure that one out. Apex Comics, good to see you here. Good to see you. So yeah, we might have some issues there with some of those books, but you know what? What is that? One Brutus we'll call just late. Let's see. So Red Roaster's late. Sovereign's never coming out. Detective Dead never coming out. So I mean, let's see. Okay, you know, on your hand you've got maybe 5, 6 or so that are either not coming out or super late. Out of the gosh, I don't know. Beer would have to look to see how many has been back, but I don't know. What would you say about the Comicsgate comic output? You know, let's just call it 100. So out of 100, you know, 5 or 6 of them are either late or never coming out. You know, for crowdfunding and everything, I don't think that's you never want to see one. You know, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I paid for Detective Dead, damn it, says Apex Comic, and damn it, you should get it too. Take that up with Critias and ask him why he spent all that money on himself and other campaigns, and then tried to rub people's noses in it, and then disappears for months at a time. And what was the genius solution? It was going to be like they were going to get like a whole bunch of different artists, and they were all going to do like a couple pages or something like that to finish it out. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. He should just release whatever's there, you know, even if it's not done. But gosh, that Detective Dead, that was something like 150 pages or something like that. It was nuts. He should have just done like 20 or 30 for his very first campaign. May Bear say, always had these sorts of question mark on Critias's campaign there. You know, it was always kind of interesting that you know, Bear's lived in Florida for quite some time, and when you have somebody coming from New York City all the way down to Florida area, you know, it's either they're on vacation, they're trying to visit mom and dad, grandma and grandpa in the nursing home. They can't do that now, but in the past, or you know, maybe on the run from the law, you know, you're trying to hide out in the swamps of Florida. So kind of got that third option there from Critias. Never really know, but yeah, that's why Bear never how do you say pulled the trigger on that campaign. So, anyways, let me flip over to another page here. We've been on that page for forever. Anyways, here we are. Actually, that's not a bad page. I gotta say, that's if I could find the print that fell down below on the printer, I would. So, all right. Well, at least with that one campaign, I got the digital, so I didn't put my mailing info on it. Well, but you got your you got your email information out there, so I don't know. I'm sure it was a fine campaign. Again, I would assume somebody is innocent until proven guilty. Um, just to briefly comment on it, I think that's kind of an issue that you know. Once again, we talk about the sort of swinging pendulum back and forth between kind of the critics, originally Comicsgate 1.0, you swing it over to the artist in 2.0, and it's kind of swinging back towards the critics. And or I don't want to say critics, the backers. It's kind of swinging back towards the backers, and I think they're getting a little bit more say in everything. And I think one of the things that you know, we're talking about things that we should see on Comicsgate campaigns, you know, signed or you know, maybe something in a Gemini mailer or something. Oh, I need to talk about that real quick, but before I lose my train of thought, you know, maybe not have something that is. I mean, look, there's nothing wrong with highly suggestive poses and all that sorts of stuff. I'm sure there's some in She here somewhere. Oh, that's a pretty cool scene. I'll leave it on that one. That's a neat little double pager there. But yeah, if you've got to really, you're not really sure which age the main character might be, and they're very suggestively posed and everything. I think that's got to be kind of a very light touch, as it were. You know, you want to see more women than shall I say girls in the comics sort of deal, unless they're an actual 8, 9-year-old girl and that's what they're playing and all that sort of stuff. But you don't want to have anything suggestive or anything like that. So I think that's something to look forward to going forward here. All right, now I've got to talk because I don't know how long my lights are going to last here. But one of the things that Bear saw here real quick, talking about the CyberFrog campaign. Um, I think I heard it on there as well. Uncle E talking about how he does his shipping and everything, and I think that's something he should expand upon just a little bit more. Kind of talking with some of the artists out there shipping some stuff because let me grab it here. There we go. And go back to the dang it. Gosh dang it. I tell you what. Let me do the thing. To click the thing. Wait, we're okay. I'm looking for my mouse here. Let's see. There it is. There we are. There we go. So I just wanted to talk real quick about let's see. Apex Comics says I drew cover C for Tales of Zero on Indiegogo. 6 days left before it closes. Oh, there you go. There you go. So if you got some chance, check out Tales of Zero. There you go. All right, let's see. Well, I just looked at Brutus's update. It said shipping support the troops next, 6x9 drawing, and finally international. Oh man. Well, what do you think, Peabody? Do you think that they should send out international first, knowing that it's going to be late, and at least those ones are the ones going out first, so when everybody in the States is getting theirs, the people international might not be that far behind, maybe? Or do you think it's better, because, I don't know what percentage of some of these campaigns have international shipping, so it might be a real small thing, so there might be something, oh, well, let's just put that off to the very end or something like that. I don't have a good answer. I don't have a good answer for that, but I have a possible solution here. As soon as I drink this horrible water. Oh, God, Bear, why? Why do you drink that? Oh, that's horrible. It's horrible, I tell you. All right. So let me move this here. Pardon me. There we are. And this isn't to pick on Von Klaus or anything like that, but I've got two of the boxes that came in. Oh, the boxes. That's right. He's actually got kind of a neat little thing right there. I don't know if we can read it there, but I thought that was pretty cool. Neat little stamp. Neat little stamp on there. From the office of Dr. Wyatt Black. Cryptoology, do not bend. Do not ingest. No, I don't want to do that. Anyways, taking a look at the box here. Not because I'm trying to show boxes or anything like that, but something that we want to take a look at here is UPS Media Mail. I don't know what it would be in Canada or anything like that. I'm just talking about the U.S. real quick. Same thing with Billy. Again, not to pick on anybody or anything like that, but I wanted to show you the difference between Media Mail. You've got the CyberFrog book here, and it's USPS First Class. Okay, so actually, Bear got in both she and CyberFrog here the same day. Actually, so I think she shipped out maybe a day or two before. Anyways, they're both in kind of the New Jersey, New York area and stuff like that. I like the tape on here. I mean, I don't like tape, but I thought the tape, the all caps comics tape. Uncle E, if you're listening, maybe offer some of the all caps comics tape. That'd be pretty cool. Anyways, so he's doing first class shipping. So wanted to kind of throw something out there. I wonder if people would consider it doing maybe sort of a here we are. Dang it, whatever. Maybe doing something like as a stretch goal, going from media mail up to like a first class. Now, I don't know if media mail works for Canada as well. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if the first class shipping would necessarily get it to international backers quicker, but it definitely would get it quicker to the American backers. Plus, it's also kind of a little bit of a higher level, kind of more of a white glove, if you can kind of think of the post office as white glove, but a little bit more kind of as white glove treatment there a little bit. So I'm thinking maybe like on some of the $100,000 campaigns and stuff like that. Nothing that would eat into the profits of some of the pardon me here. Eat into some of the profits of the lower campaigns, but something along that lines where maybe when you hit 80, 90,000 or something like that, instead of doing the third or fourth print or another card, still trying to figure out what to do with the cards. Which, by the way, I don't have them right in front of me, but Billy Tucci really brings it with all his stretch goals. Holy cow! I mean, I think I counted 9 cards, 8 or 9 cards, something like that. Anyways, a lot of stuff like that. I think maybe instead of making cards or cards are cheap, but again, some sort of stretch goal along there where you can do something like a first class shipping or let's see, there was media mail. I think there's something in between there, and then it's first class, if I'm not mistaken. So if there's something in between there, maybe check that one out first. I'd have to, I don't know what the prices are, what anything like that would cost to ship out. I know shipping costs are quite a bit, but that might be something to think about as far as a stretch goal for some of these newer campaigns is checking out some of the different shipping options there. All right, let me go back to this awesome. It's just an awesome looking page here. Back. There we are. There we are. Which, by the way, I think, if I read correctly, they're going to, let's back around. There we are. Sorry about that. I think they're going to be closing out the She campaign on, I believe it was Friday. I believe coming up this Friday. So if you haven't checked out She, first off, what the heck, man? Come on, man. But also, I definitely want to check it out before the campaign ends. So do that. And also, where was he? Von Klaus. He had the. Oh shoot, I got rid of it. But anyways, Von Klaus, he shipped everything out. So if you want to check that out, it should come to you pretty quickly, unless you live in Canada, of course. But yeah, definitely check that out before that campaign closes either. So yeah, some really, I mean, I tell you what, it's either feast or famine for Bear. Bear was starving to death on a lack of comics coming in, and all of a sudden, like 3 of them come in within, a couple days of each other. So that was pretty cool. Oh, I didn't see the Die Boomer on there. Oh, that's pretty cool. That cracks Bear up. Yeah. All right. Media mail works in Canada. That's good. The postman ran away from you in terror. It's true. It's true. Bookmarks. Let's see. Bookmarks I prefer over cards. There you go. Yeah, still can't figure out. I think that's going to be what I was planning on doing it this episode, but an embarrassment of riches. An embarrassment of riches here as far as campaigns coming in. Still got to read the books too, so yeah, we'll figure out something to do with the cards. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with that. You know what? I might do something kind of as a not that I'm trying to search out subscribers or anything like that, but Bear's almost close. He's almost close to 100 subscribers, people. I tell you what. So maybe do something for a 100 subscriber episode or something like that. Maybe do kind of a cardathon or something. I don't know. We'll have to figure something out. I'll just lay all of them out and it'll fill up the entire screen here probably. Anyways, let's see. Not buttons. I find because real dense in the comic. Yeah, check out Bear's box open of Monster MD. Apparently they had a situation there as well where the extras were packed along inside with the comic book, and the pen that you got with it was damaging the comic book. So when Bear got his, it was actually on the outside. Not on the outside, but the little, what do you call them? The little flaps where you see the little Gemini logo over there. It was on that side of it. So when you open it up, you saw the extras first. And you had to rip off the extras because it's full of tape and everything. Anyways, it had the button in there, and the button poked into the. I'm trying to see if I can find it here. I'd have to pull it out of the dang thing, and I don't want to get my claws all taped up here. But yeah, Bear thought it was kind of a little tiny vampire that bit into one of the cards there, but yeah, it did damage it. So yeah, let's see. I've gotten pins before, um, but I think they've been in like a bubble, kind of a bubble thing, or you know, in with a different bag or something like that, so it wouldn't kind of poke through. But yeah, apparently there's a problem with Monster. Not the problem with the campaign or anything like that, but they had some issues there with Monster MD. So it was good to see. It's good to see that you have a problem. You're an artist. You're fulfilling all this stuff, and then you get a bunch of people coming in saying, "Oh, we've got a problem with this." You can, oh well, screw you. You got a book, blah blah blah. No, they fix it. So good on Vaughn there to hey, listen in, check out that hey, there might be some issues there, and at least try to fix it as best he could. All right, let me Oh my God! Oh, why, dear? Why? Oh, ugh, ugh. Let's see. I draw sketchbook marks occasionally. I wonder if they will sell. Uh, Probably. Listen, I think it's not a bad idea just to offer it. I mean, unless you think it's going to be kind of a printing problem or something like that. Maybe not a whole lot to print out or something like that. Actually, Bear kind of likes to see the sort of artistic process. Maybe some of the layouts or something like that. Either in the back of the book or maybe as kind of as a extra book. Actually, where is it? Where is it, Bear? Where is it? Is that the one that fell down? Dang it. Well, there's the print. There's the print for crying out loud. Yeah, I think it was the comic. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. Bear with beer. Beer with beer. There we are. Yeah, so beer got. I haven't even cracked it open, so I'm not really sure. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Gosh dang beer. So it was some sort of rough cut for Shihikiro. So I think it was sort of the without all the colors and maybe without the lettering and stuff like that. So I want to check that out, but man, oh man, I got to check out the other books as well. So no, I think that's a really good idea to be able to offer whatever you want to call it, the rough cut, the artist edition, just some stuff that kind of shows that progress. Like I said, I was showing it's a CyberFrog Coloring Book, and it's got a whole lot of detail in there. I feel really bad about trying to color that thing. So no, I think that would be a great idea. I don't think that's a bad idea to offer it, unless it's just not financially or shipping or something like that. Oh God, beer, why? Ugh. Oh my God. Ugh. Let me open any water here for crying out loud. Ugh. Much better. Much better. Okay. All right. P Money has his wife calling, so he's got to go. Take care, beer. Well, P Money, take that call. Yeah, it's been about an hour here, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. So, take care, P Money, and we'll see you next time. All right, all right. Yumhail, Yumhail. Sneed. All right. So, anyways, that was kind of what we had to talk about here, and got to talk a little bit about the sort of first class versus medium mail. So, you know, it, you'll always find something new and interesting on the campaigns that come in. And you always want to be able to tell some of the other artists out there, hey, this was something that was really good, and maybe you should try and maybe look into it. Now, you don't always have to do the same exact thing over and over again, but yeah, I think maybe sort of looking into the first class shipping. I would hope that Uncle E would talk a little bit more about that. I know it's not the sexiest thing out there to talk about. You want to talk about Cyberfrog or Rainbow the Brute or whatever the heck. But yeah, I think some of the sort of behind the scenes, sorts of inside baseball sorts of stuff. I did enjoy when Malin would talk about some of that stuff. He'd be talking about either shipping or taxes or whatever that he was having to go through, and he probably didn't think it was that exciting, but Bear found it educational, I guess you should say. So yeah, would like to. What would be the difference if you're shipping out 1,000 books? Let's just say, what the difference in cost between first class and medium mail, and I think there was a third one in there as well, but I'm not drawing a blank on it. Drawing a blank on it. Anyways, so let me just click out of that. click out of that. Go back. There's some great stuff here. I need to actually read this. Look at these colors. Look at these colors right here. I mean, you get all your primary colors right here. Look, red, green, blue. Booyah. What else do you need? Right there. I mean, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm not going to go too much further because I don't want to. Oh, that's cool. See, this is cool. I need to really read this. I need to read this. Anyways. But, I mean, look at all the, the color and the contrast between that. Anyways. Getting too involved in the comic and not talking about what I need to talk about, which is wrapping it up. How many campaigns has Bear supported? I'd have to take a look. It's been a little bit. I'd have to look. 30 or so? Probably more than 30 or so. More so trying to help support, the artist and the sort of cause and the sort of, I don't know what you'd call it, the anti-cancel culture sort of cause and everything. More so than, oh wow, I really want to back this book or something like that. But you know what? Once you get the book in and start, now you're surprised. If you have lower expectations and then you get a book in and it's like, holy cow, this is really cool. Bear had no expectations at all for Battle Made and Knuckle Bomb. Just thought, hey, here's a guy that likes to draw his ladies thick. Let's check it out. One of the greatest comic skate books out there, right there. I mean, Battle Made and Knuckle Bomb. Looking forward to the second one. So, not really sure, but I'll look that one up for you, Apex, and get back to you here. But hey, I think since we're wrapping it up here, it's been about an hour. Hey, it's good to have everybody here. Good to see Apex, P-Money. Not so much Marco for Anthony. What can you say about that guy? But anyways, it's good to see everybody here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video here. And if you got a couple seconds, check out some of Bear's box opening. Some good stuff there. I wasn't sure if he was going to do the video today because Fish and Wildlife almost got to him. I actually supported 75 campaigns thanks to COVID money. Well, good job. Some of those Biden bucks actually working out. There we go. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Yes, that's going to help out a lot of people. It's going to help out a lot of campaigns there. A lot of campaigns. All right. Well, thank you very much, Apex. Thank you very much. You know what? We've pretty well wrapped it up here. Going from eating no meat. Some of the campaign updates. I'm talking about She. Talking about it's covered up at CyberFrog there. And if you get a chance, check out some of either She or Monster MD. Check out some of those campaigns. Some good stuff there. All right. Well, thanks everybody for coming out. I don't know if they're going to be doing the draw along tonight, but if they are, or draw along, listen to me, draw and quartered. I don't know if they're going to be doing that tonight, but if they are, I'll see you there, and if not, we'll see you on Saturday. Yes, we will. All right. Well, enough of this jibber jabber. Bear's got to head back into the woods. So until next time, people. Grrrr.